The Buzz, Australia's only live, interactive social media program on free-to-air TV, is proudly brought to you by Zetagrid, Australia's award-winning provider of on-demand IT infrastructure for businesses that want reliability, speed and flexibility.
Hello, welcome back to The Buzz. Thanks for your company this evening. You can always join in by typing #TheBuzz when you're using Twitter. The ice cream that you saw earlier, and in fact this ice cream here as well, prizes tonight if you... well, I think two random people will pick.
Yes, we've picked
from the
two
tweets.
random people,
We'll pick
yes.
two random people.
Yes.
You will win a prize. Now, you've got to go to the Azura Gelati factory to pick up your prizes because we want to make sure that they're nice and frozen and not melting. We've got a choice with these luxury ice cream packs, and I'm not going to go through them all, but there's 4 different flavours that you can get in each of these luxury packs. Chocolate truffles, chocolate chunks, chocolate wafer, blossom... My goodness.
I had the peanut butter one, and Candace had it now. And
Candace, let's have a look at Candace. Are you enjoying that ice cream, Candace?
Insanely good.
Babe, I don't need dinner tonight, okay?
Oh, that's good.
Have this.
Beautiful stuff. And thank you to Azura Gelati as well for looking after us this evening. It's
Thank
much
you.
appreciated.
Yeah.
All right.
Tweets?
Have we got any tweets?
Yeah. If you're not watching The Buzz now, says Black Dalek, you're missing out. They're giving away some Azura Gelati, so that's good because I might get some. Also, Richard Bard said, dinner is cooking. I need to finish it with a beautiful dessert gelato, perhaps. Michael Gosney is impressed with our Google Street View game, as am I. And Black Dalek also says, the Buzz, that 7-month-old is well endowed. And Henry Beans, probably this is directed at you, Candace, says, what does procreate mean?
Do you want to explain
Look
it
it
or
up
not?
on the internet. Google is your friend.
Google is your friend, very much so. All right, let's get straight into our next app review. Robot Unicorn Attack 2.
Robot Unicorn Attack 2. The name of the app really does say it all, and you can kind of see it behind me. Here's the hero of the day, this robot unicorn, who does indeed attack things at different points. There is a bit of tongue-in-cheek when it comes to this app. It's developed by Adult Swim, who are famous for offerings such as Amateur Surgeon and you know, quite adults, though this one is quite child-friendly, other than when you die, which you'll kind of see in a moment. So the basic gist is to collect as much of these pretty sparkly things as you can. You can jump, you can run, and try and avoid the things which kill you. And I'm not particularly very good at this game, and I'm still kind of buzzing over that ice cream. So I
Candace,
expect that I'm going to die any moment.
Is there special effects and stuff? Can we hear if... can you turn the volume up on it?
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see. I've just turned... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's got some, you know, pretty kind of 80s music.
Wow.
Almost.
Now, you are actually
And I
down as
died.
having one of the highest scores in this game ever.
I am. I love this game.
You were invited to go on a tour of this, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with this, but yes. Yeah.
That's all. I'm just taking the crap out of you. Because I can. But,
So how much is that game?
It's a free game. A lot of the Adult Swim games are free, though there are options
phenomenal
to update.
stud, it says up the top there.
That's the
Brilliant.
score I always get.
Phenomenal stud.
It is completely free. You get 3 chances or 3 lives, kind of standard, and then you can start back from the beginning. It is free. It's good for the kids. A little bit weird when you die and you get the unicorn skull and things
I don't
like
know
that. But
whether I
okay
really-
for older children, I would say. It's a bit of a laugh and a bit of a time waster, but not my favourite game that we've reviewed here. I'm going to give this one a buzz factor of 5 out of 10. Something that really does annoy us all, though, is when Facebook adds these unnecessary updates all the time. Here's what it would be like if it was in real life.
Oh, God damn it.
Hello! Welcome home, Nick. Your new home update is ready for viewing.
Are you serious? I just got used to the way you had it before.
Just let me know when you're ready to begin the tour. As you can see, we've made some changes to improve the functionality of your living room environment.
Wait, no, where's the other half of my couch? What is this chair thing?
We've decreased the size of your television to make room for your new bookcase.
No, I had a 60-inch TV. What?
Yes, those constant changes, I do find them very annoying, but only because I'm a bear of little brain and I find it hard to keep up.
There are so many changes I just don't even notice anymore. It's just... Facebook is a little bit different every day. One thing that really is annoying me, though, is when I wake up in the morning and I see, if you look on my phone app particularly, it's telling me what I need to do to be smarter or fitter or, I don't know, have a bigger wang. And so I've just woken up.
Now, Lee David Clayworth, who is this person and why should we know about him?
Well, the reason I wanted to touch on Lee is A terrific story burst into the press this week, and something you might want to keep in mind, especially if, much like Jason Jordan, our viewers have dated a few people who are maybe of dubious nature. Lee dated a girl and he then broke it off with her.
Right.
She was very upset.
Oh, big mistake.
So what she decided to do was hack into his Facebook account, steal some pictures and make some memes and go onto some various forums, say that he's a pedophile, a sex maniac, a psychopath, a pervert. And of course, these memes have been spreading like wildfire. And poor Lee's claiming he can't get a job anymore.
So could he do something about this? Can he sue her or something?
Well, there's essentially, it turns out, nothing he can really do.
Why?
Under American law, I guess it comes under freedom of speech, where you can say whatever you like.
Really?
Defamation's not such a big thing in the United States.
So really, it's probably really important to find out whether or not your potential partner is either active on the internet or slightly crazy.
Likes to make memes or...
Try and avoid either.
Avoid having photos taken of yourself drinking a beer whilst pooing in a rubbish bin. Yeah,
but that's like 70% of the photos that are taken of me.
I would imagine that you poo in the rubbish bins too much.
Do it all the time.
We've spoken about this.
We have.
But yeah, so an interesting story, and I think a wise tale for those of us who are maybe on the dating scene to, unless you know somebody incredibly well, make sure your password's a secret, and like you, if you were to ever break up, I know that your wife would love to make some memes of those photos.
It'd be terrible. All right, Bernie Zach. Have you ever heard the name?
Well, I have, about half an hour ago.
Right. Well, Bernie wanted to get admitted into UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles.
Right.
He was on the standby list.
Christ, prestigious.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah.
So he thought, well, what better way can I get off the standby list than by going on Twitter and doing the top 50 reasons why UCLA should accept Bernie Zach.
Yeah.
He got to 18... and UCLA contacted him and said, "You're in, son."
Is this a scam? I mean, really? So all it takes is 18 tweets to get into UCLA. I mean, I'm going to Harvard.
He was already on the standby list. So he was already potentially going to get in anyway.
Does it have anything to do with the tweeting, or is it just pure coincidence and this is a beat-up?
I don't know. It could be one... I mean, it's ABC News that's reporting on this in the States.
Yeah.
So we don't know the real veracity of the story or really what happened in the end.
It's just a nice social
It's got a link into social media, so we thought we'd bring it to you this evening.
If only you had ice cream in it, it would be the perfect mix.
Ooh, ice cream. Yeah, I'll be getting back into that in just one moment. We got another application. Candice, this one looks absolutely fantastic.
It's a Microsoft thing, and generally Microsoft don't do things for free, but they also don't generally do things by halves. So this is a great panorama app, and I'm going to review one of the big tricks of television here. It's pretty well known that I don't really stand inside the internet, so I'm going to use... I'm pointing at my shoe at the moment, so there you go, you can see my shoe. I normally go barefoot, but I'm wearing shoes for this occasion because it's occupational health and safety and all those kinds of things. But I'm going to reveal what is behind me using this panorama app. What? It is a green screen.
Wow, that's interesting.
Fabulous.
It's so much green.
There is very much green. It's probably one of the better panorama apps that I've seen. I'm going to give it, like, it's a really high rating app. Given that it's free, I can't see any...
Well, it's a Microsoft app. Does it blue screen?
I don't know. Going to be honest with you here, I really don't know. Well, you know...
That's pretty cool.
That's a pretty neat stitching, you know. One of the beautiful things is that you don't have to line it up perfectly like you do with some other panorama apps. No, really awesome. Nice offering there. So that's what it looks like. There's a little icon there. Photosynth is what it's called, and it's absolutely free. You can find it in the App Store. I'm going to give this one a buzz factor of 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Is that the sort of stuff that you could use if you were, say, in space?
Absolutely, though. Commander Hadfield, he is just so amazing. He doesn't need anything. All he needs is David Bowie.
Is he married? Because he's going to score babes galore when he gets back.
He's all over it.
Yeah, he's got it. He's nailed it.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade. And the papers want to know whose shirts you wear. But it's time to guide the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I've left forevermore.
That That is just incredible. That seriously, genuinely is the first music clip ever filmed in space.
I really want to thank Chris Hadfield personally, because I know he's a big fan of The Buzz, because what he's done is he's brought us these videos and things that you and I wanted to see.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've never seen anything like it before.
We wanted to see what happens when you brush your teeth. How the hell do you go to the toilet? Can you make a song in space? And he's done that.
He's proven it, he's done it all. And it wasn't NASA, it was the Canadian Space Agency. So nicely done, Chris. All right, just quickly, because we are running out of time, we just wanted to point out what Disney has done to Merida from the Brave movie. Take a look at that. Look at that.
Behind us, you'll see she...
Sexified.
Initially, I thought, well, yeah, she looks a bit... Her waist is a bit slimmer and she's a bit sexier. But in hindsight, I look at it and it looks a bit like a storm in the teacup.
Yeah, but
really.
Candice, you don't like it, do you?
No.
You don't like what,
No.
the first or the other one?
Into the ice cream again. I see that's well done.
Candice,
need the
please
ice cream.
don't eat all of that ice cream.
All right,
Like me.
and just quickly, I know we're running out of time, but Samsung came out and said they've got a new technology called 5G. It can do a gigabit of data over 200 metres or so, or 2 kilometres anyway.
Andrew Bolt.
Andrew Bolt has come along and said, well, this proves that the National Broadband Network is a white elephant. It's dead in the water.
Yeah.
Absolute rubbish, Andrew. Absolute rubbish. Without going into too much of the technical detail, the amount of spectrum that you can have in the atmosphere versus what we can squeeze down an individual optical fibre, it's nonsense.
'Cause frequencies are a finite thing.
Yep,
And they're it's
exactly
quite thin.
right. Anyway, the internet might not always be considered to be a good thing.
The internet was one of the greatest disasters to befall mankind. Now, 50 years on, its survivors share their experiences of the tragedy.
That's how it got in your house. I lost 11 years of my life to the internet. Looking at pictures of cats. It should never have been allowed to happen.
It was such a senseless waste of life. You know, if a video clip kept stopping to buffer, I'd just wait for it. Sometimes 3, 4 times the length of the clip itself.
Funny clip. I quite enjoyed that one.
It is.
All right, our winners this evening.
I think because there's a sprinkle of truth in there.
There is, isn't it? For the 2 funnies, Black Dalek, you've won one of the...
Well done, Black Dalek.
One of the birthday tickets. Richard Baird has won the other one, so congratulations there. And the 2 randoms that we've picked out who are going to get the ice cream. Lovely. Henry Beans.
Henry.
Very well done. And Karma Levine, who apparently... we haven't seen on The Buzz before, so welcome.
Karma's tweet, avoid having photos of you drinking beer whilst pooing in a rubbish bin. Good advice from The Buzz.
Absolutely, as always. You know, we
That's
like
what
to
we're
look
here
after
for.
you here at The Buzz. Do the best that we can. Look, a big, big thank you to Azura Gelati for providing us with this. I'm going to be scoffing the rest of this down a little bit later on.
And then pooing in the empty bucket.
Well, it happens. These things do happen. We've got a number of different flavours here as well, and you're going to get those different flavours. Not in the bucket. Is that what... You're so rude.
I'm sorry.
So rude. Anyway, join us on The Buzz by hashtagging The Buzz on Twitter. We're always happy to read out the best tweets and
we want you to be
tweets.
part of it.
Please
to join in the fun
be a
here.
part of it. Facebook as well, and whatever.
Yeah.
If there's any other social...
The Buzz, Australia's only live, interactive social media program on free-to-air TV, was proudly brought to you by Zetagrid, Australia's award-winning provider of on-demand IT infrastructure for businesses that want reliability, speed and flexibility.